Make today iconic.
What is up, guys? It's Upcom Sports here with the Dallas Mavericks Super Realistic Rebuild Part 2 of this series. Here are the objectives for the Mavs in this one. We want to keep getting better. We want to get ultimately to the NBA Finals. But if you guys have not seen the previous parts, make sure to click the link in the description. Or there'll be a card that pops up on the screen. It'll take you right to the playlist. But here we do not have our first round pick. The Knicks do have it, so I'll be trading it to them. I don't know why 2K didn't already do that. So we didn't have any picks in that draft. So here's the roster after the offseason. We still got Kemba Walker, Porzingis, Luka, LaMelo Ball, all the guys, pretty much the same team, but the young guys keep getting better. And we'll see what happens with this team. But I did end up finding a good updated Xbox class. Shout out to, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it is on the screen. That's his gamer tag if you guys want to go check that out. It's pretty good. I did have to make a little bit of modifications to my own liking, but shout out to him for that suggestion. And this is the rotation. I did fire Rick Carlisle because of how we lost in the first round last season as the higher seed. So a bit of a surprise here. Luka Doncic is not an all-star, but Kemba Walker is going to be an all-star for the 4th time in his career. And here at the trade deadline, coming off of 2 wins against the Warriors and the Suns, we are currently 34-20, 4th seed in the West. So we're doing really good, and we're shooting about 39% from 3, so that's also very good. So Westbrook is going to win the MVP, Mr. Triple-Double. RJ Hampton, Rookie of the Year on the Pistons. We did a Pistons rebuild, and we also got him. But Rick Carlisle gets Coach of the Year on the Jazz, so maybe we shouldn't have fired him, but we'll wait to see. Luka is on the All-NBA 3rd team, even though he wasn't an All-Star. That's kind of weird. He wasn't even injured at that point, so kind of weird. Checking out the standings, we did go up to the number 3 seed, and no big injuries so far. But we are going to be playing the Phoenix Suns this time. No LeBron James in the first round. Maybe we can get past them. And Kemba averaged 20 points. Porzingis almost close to 20 points, but really not getting max contract type stats like we would hope. But everyone else doing all right. So here's the rotation going into the first round. And Zubac did get injured in the last game of the season, so he's going to be out probably for the first 2 rounds if we make it that far. So big loss right there. So here against the Suns, we'll see if we can take them down. If not, that's going to be definitely a failure. And we lose game 1. We lose game 2. Not looking good at all right now. We win game 3. Can we please come back? We are the higher seed, and we're going to be down 3-1. And we're going to end up losing here in 5 games. Yup. Just as I suspected. Porzingis with a nice game, but Luka 21-12. Kemba only 13 points on 17 shots. He's going to be a free agent. We're probably going to let him go. I think he has a player option actually, but we might let him go after that. He's going to start regressing. But yeah, this team's insane. They have Zion. So the Celtics and the Jazz are going to go at it in this NBA Finals. We'll see if the Celtics can finally win a title here. They did sweep the Cavs, but Game 7 and the Jazz are going to win it. Mitchell is the Finals MVP. So here in the draft lottery in 2022, we are going to have our first round pick. So we'll see what we can do with that. We might trade it. We might make a pick. We'll see what happens. So here in the first round, we're going to select Kai Jones, a center out of Texas, 6'11". More of a traditional center, rebounding, defense. Not really going to shoot the ball too well, but he's a little bit undersized at 180 pounds. So we'll see what happens. And here is the rotation for the Mavericks. Kemba did accept his player option, so he'll be back for at least 1 more year. Luka, we did have to give the max to. Obviously, he is our superstar player and our franchise player, so we obviously had to give him that. And pretty much the same team other than that. Rotations looking like this. Pretty much the same. LaMelo at shooting guard. Porzingis, Zubac. And we're not the best, most well-rounded team, but we definitely have the star power to compete for a finals appearance. And Kai Jones will be in the G League, and we are going to keep this coach. So here at the All-Star break, Luka is going to be on the All-Star starters, so good bounce back season for him. And at the trade deadline, we are coming off of 2 big wins against the Kings and the Clippers. We are 42-12, currently the 2nd seed. And the Thunder are also doing really good, but we're shooting 42% from 3 as a team. That is insane. We just can't play defense that well, which might hurt us. And this season, again, Mr. Triple-Double, gonna win another MVP, just racking them up at this point. And Colin Sexton on the Spurs. But Otis Newman, Coach of the Year for the Thunder. All-NBA teams, Luka Doncic, always on the All-NBA teams. Averaging some pretty well-rounded numbers, doing a lot of things out there. But other than that, not too many awards. And checking out the standings, we did finish as the 3 seed. We fell off a little bit towards the end. Started losing a lot of games we shouldn't have lost. But we're going to play the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round. Hopefully, we don't lose in the first round again. That would be just insane. And Porzingis leading us in scoring. Kemba is starting to regress, as I said. We're probably not going to bring him back after his contract's up. So here in the first round, we're going to see if the Mavs are cursed or not. We do win game 1. We should be able to take this team down. They're not too great. They have a shooting guard at point guard starting, so we should be able to get the sweep, and we do. Yeah, Jesse Stevenson was their point guard. He is naturally a shooter, a shooting guard. So Doncic with 24 and 11 in this one. Kemba with 21 and 9. Zubats with 11. So in round 2, we're facing the dreaded Phoenix Suns. They knocked us out in the first round last season. This time they have home court, so we'll see if we can take them down. We do lose the first 2 games, though. Not looking good. And we lose the first 3. Are we going to lose? Here we do win one at home. Are we going to extend this series? It is in Phoenix, so we would have to steal it here. And it looks like we might get blown out, and we do. So we lose in 5 in this one, and the Suns move forward. Devin Booker with 31. Zion only had 15. Kemba with 21. Yeah, no one really going off. LaMelo only had 12 points. So it looks like the Celtics and the Thunder are going to go at it in the finals. And the Celtics have made back-to-back finals now, but they did not win. Game 7 again, and they lose another one. So in the draft lottery, we don't have our first round pick. The Knicks have our pick at 28, so it's not too bad, I mean. And we did end up letting Kemba Walker walk. So here's going to be the rotation. I didn't really show the roster, but we did sign a shooting guard that's pretty okay. He's an 83 overall, good shooter. So LaMelo is going to be our starting point guard, and we're going to send Gian Clavel to the G League. And here at the All-Star break, it looks like Luka again is an All-Star starter, and that's about it. No Kemba, no Porzingis. And here at the All-Star break, coming off of a 3-game win streak, we are 34-22. As the 3 seed, the Suns and the Rockets are currently better than us. We're still shooting about almost 40% from 3, so that's amazing, but our defense still not there. And here, yet another blow to our team. Tracy Lynch, our best defender, our best perimeter defender, is going to be out. He was our 6th man. He's out for the season now, so some guys are going to have to step up. KCP is going to step in for him. So Zion is going to win the MVP for the Suns this time. And John Morant, 6th man on the Cavs. Kind of weird. LaMelo actually wins most improved at point guard. Like the assist and the playmaking and obviously the scoring from him. Jacob Underwood for the Suns Coach of the Year. But Luka upgrading and going up to the All-NBA 2nd team. Averaging some pretty good numbers with Kemba Walker not on the team anymore. And looks like that's it. No defensive teams for anyone. No rookie teams. We didn't have our first round pick. And checking out the standings, we were the 3 seed again. So, I mean, we've been consistent, but it looks like we can't get it done in the playoffs. We'll be playing the Denver Nuggets in the first round. Very tough team to play in the first round. But checking out the stats, Luka played well. Porzingis has been average. Definitely not living up to his contract. And here, checking out the team stats. On offense, we were 4th best. And on defense, we were top 10. So this will be our last try for this episode to get to the conference finals at least. And we do win game 1. We also win game 2. Can we sweep the Nuggets? Game 3 we win. Please get the sweep right here, and we do close it out. So 2 times we swept the first round in back-to-back seasons, actually, after losing 2 times in the first. And Alan Goodman with 23 points. Zubats with 17 and 12, also 5 blocks. Nice game from him. So we will be playing the Houston Rockets in the second round. Very tough matchup, and they've still got James Harden and Chris Paul. We do win game 1. They win game 2 at home. Can we win at home? And we do. We go up 2-1. And we go up 3-1. Should be an easy closeout right here. The Rockets make it 3-2. Is there going to be a game 7? There is going to be a game 7 in Houston. So if we blow this, it might be time to just blow it up and get rid of Porzingis. And we actually just blew a 3-1 lead in the second round. So either this team is cursed, the system's off, or I don't know, Luka's not the right player, or Porzingis. I don't know, man. Something's wrong with this team. Luka, 14 points in this one. Porzingis didn't even play well at all. But Chris Paul with 25. Harden only had 21, and they still won. Actually, yeah. So it's going to be the Cavs and the Rockets in the finals. The Rockets beat the Suns in 7. So we'll see if the Rockets can get it done. And they do. James Harden is the finals MVP. Right now, it's looking like the Mavericks are only a regular season win team. And was Luka the wrong choice for Dallas in the draft? Watch part 3 to find out. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment on the road to 300 subscribers.